Welcome to the Craft Tessa, everyone. My name is Vanessa, and on today's DIY video, we're going to make these 2 Valentine DIYs using items from the Dollar Tree. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where I post super quick and easy videos, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the little bell button to get notified when I post new videos. Now let's get on with today's projects. For the first project, I'm going to use this 4x4 frame from the Dollar Tree. I love the shape of it and the size. And I'm going to use this clay mold. I got this on Amazon and I'll post the link to it in the description box. And for the molding, I'm going to use Crayola Model Magic. I absolutely love to work with this clay because not only is it's pretty sturdy and you can use it right away even if it hasn't fully hardened. So I'm going to mold these pieces. I'm going to mold 4 pieces because then we're going to attach them to the frame. Let's finish this part. Now that I molded all the pieces, it's time to start to get them onto the frame. Now the Model Magic clay is still not fully dry, but it's so sturdy that we can actually start working with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm really just going to take some scissors and I'm going to cut the edges in a slanted edge in order to make them fit each other like a puzzle. Sort of a frame. What we're doing with the clay is basically creating a new frame, sort of an ornate frame. So I'm going to cut both sides because we're going to use them as puzzle pieces with the rest of the clay. So let's continue this part. Now that I have all the pieces together as they should be and fitting the frame, I'm just going to use hot glue to adhere the clay to the frame itself. I've used this in many other projects and the Crayola Model Magic holds the hot glue extremely well. So let's finish attaching the clay onto the frame. Now while I let the clay fully dry, I'm going to take the glass from the frame and I'm going to measure a piece of cardstock in order for it to fit the frame. So let's finish cutting around the glass. All I'm going to do is basically with a pencil, just make a marking and cut. Let's continue. So now that I have the piece that's going to fit into the frame, I'm going to take this heart cookie cutter and I'm going to trace the shape of the heart onto the cardstock. So now I'm just taking a marker in a pink color and I'm going to go over the shape of the heart in order to give it a nice little pink border. So now the next step is I'm going to take all of these beads and these rhinestones. They're from the Dollar Tree. You can find them where all the stickers are. I'm going to use the different size pearl beads and the different size rhinestone beads and fill the heart with them. Now that the clay is fully dry, I'm going to take this gold metallic paint and I'm going to paint the frame in order to have that nice, rich gold color. Let's continue. So now that the frame is done and the paint is dry, it is the final step, and that is to add the heart that I made before. I am not using the glass that came with the frame. I'm just holding on to that for maybe another project. I didn't want to use the glass because I want the heart to be the focal point of this piece, and with the glass over it, it would just take away from it. So without the glass, we're just inserting the paper, and it's big enough that it's not going to fall through. This will be done and ready to display. For project number 2, I'm going to use this gold ornate frame from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint it with some chalk paint by Folk Art in the pleasant pink color. It is a really nice light pink, and it is what I have envisioned for this project. Now I'm going to remove the backing from the frame. The inside of the frame, it's sort of like a chalkboard type of thing. It is cardboard, but it's, I guess you can write on it and erase it. So we're going to remove that because I only want the front part. And I love these frames, by the way. It's the first time that I've seen them at the Dollar Tree, and I bought a couple of them just in case I never see them again. So let's start by painting the frame. I'm going to give the frame 2 coats, and I'm going to let each coat dry in between. Let's finish. Step number 2 is I'm going to take this piece of scrapbook paper. It's a black and white stripes, and I'm going to trace the shape of the interior part of the frame onto the scrapbook paper, and I'm going to cut it out. I think I got this at either Hobby Lobby or at Michael's. I can't remember right now, but I'm sure you can find it at either one of those 2 places. So we're going to trace the cardboard that came inside the frame, trace the shape, and cut it. Let's continue. So now that I cut the piece out, I'm just going to use some Scotch double-sided tape and attach it to the cardboard piece that was inside the frame. I'm not hot gluing it just in case I want to rip this off for some other project, even though I probably won't because I think I'm really going to like how this is going to turn out. But super easy, just with some double-sided tape, and we are done. So let's finish. So now I inserted the backing back into the frame, and I'm going to take these 2 little hearts. They're from the Dollar Tree. The bigger one is from a pick stem. I just ripped it off the stem. And the little puffy pink heart, they come in a bag. I think it was about 12 of them. I'm not sure. I think they're used as table scatter. So I'm going to hot glue them one inside of the other onto this frame. Let's finish. The last step is to cut out the words that I typed and printed saying press for hugs and kisses. I'm sure that you have seen that little sign that says press for champagne. I don't know if it was found in Home Goods, but it's all over the place online. And I actually love that, and I wanted to recreate something similar, but for Valentine's Day. So now once I cut this, I'm going to attach them with the same thing, double-sided tape, and we are done with this project. So now both of these projects are done, and I'm super happy with the way they turned out. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the little bell button to get notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you all on my next DIY.